Hey, welcome to my channel again. My name is Iglika and today I'm going to be showing you how to create dynamic buttons inside Sketch using the Anima plugin. Okay, so let's start this tutorial. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is to open your Sketch. And then, if you haven't done so already, you might want to download the Anima app, okay? So the way to do that is either you go to animapp.com and you get it from there, or you just use Sketch Runner and go to install, and then just type in Anima Toolkit, and that's what you want to have. Actually, I'm not sure I have two versions of that, but yeah, so you should have the Anima Toolkit by Anima app. Okay, once you've installed that, it's going to appear here on the lower right corner of your sketch file. Okay, great. Also, you might want to double check under plugins and then Anima Toolkit that this here is checked. Enable padding and stacks for nested symbols, because we're going to be using this in the tutorial. Once you have all that, we can just get started. So today we're going to be working with this option right here called padding. So Anima has lots of options. I'm not going to be able to go through all of them in this tutorial, but just a quick look. You have the layout option, so you have the stacks, you have paddings and pins. You have the prototyping options, which is really exciting. This is something I should be actually exploring myself a lot more. You have the export option, where you can export your designs as code. You can also sync the specs, and you can also manage your hosting in case you want to host your website inside. Okay, so let's get started. Let's just start by creating a simple button. Okay. Let's just say button text. Okay, we're starting with a simple text. Then you select the text and go here and click on padding. Once you do that, you're going to see over here that Anima has automatically created for you a folder called padding group, where you have the text, and it had automatically created for you a background. This background is going to be the background of your button. So what you want to do is click on background. Again, let's go back to padding. So what you want to do is you want to click on the padding group. You can actually rename this to dynamic button. Okay. And then once you click on that, you will see here that you have all the options for the padding. So let's just say we have 10 pixels from the top, then we have 20 from the right, then 10 and 20. You can go back and change those to whatever you want at any later point of time. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Also, of course, that's kind of boring, so let's just make this a circular button. I really like it. Okay. So, and we're done. Okay, so this is really how you create a dynamic button. Now, let's test it. Let's change the text to click me. See how the padding automatically adjusts? Anima does this for you. If you check, you'll see that you have the same padding that you have set here. You have 10, 20, 10, and 20. Okay, it is super cool. Like, let's make this a longer text. Okay, of course, I don't advise you to use buttons like that because it's like huge, but let's just skip it to button text. Okay, click outside the button and it adjusts automatically. Now, if you're creating a system of buttons, so what you want to do is like make this a symbol. Oops, create symbol and you say actually button. I'm going to show you also how to create a button with an icon. So I'm just going to name this button without icon. Okay, and this automatically gets added to your symbols library. Of course, you can do amazing things with those. Like I recommend if you're actually creating a design system, here you should be using a text style from your style guide. You should have created like H1, H2, and you should be just applying the text over here. And here for the background, the same rules apply. You want to use a layer style. So after you've defined the colors of your product, your upper website that you're creating, you want to apply the layer style so that when you go back here, you can actually change easily all those options over here. Okay, so now that we've created a very simple button or without an icon, we'll also be creating a button with an icon, a dynamic button. Okay, so let's just make this super easy and duplicate this and just name it button with icon. And then so far, I don't really have icons in this file, but what you can do is if you have icons outside Sketch, you can actually use a plugin called Sketch Icons. And then you can import your icons. I'm just going to show you quickly how to do that because it's super easy. So you just define the artboard size and the padding. You can apply colors if you want. Then you click on continue and then you select the icons that you like to import. I have a bunch of icons over here, so I'm just going to import them. And ta-da! You have 42 icons imported. Okay, that's amazing. You already have icons. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, I just want to show you how to do nested symbols inside your button. So that's why we're doing this. So okay, I wasn't really able to rename those. Okay, in order to do that, you're going to have to select everything and then use another plugin you might want to use another plugin called rename it, and you want to rename the selected artboards. What we want to do is we just want to make sure, okay, you would just want to make sure that those icons can be used interchangeably, so you can actually change the icon over here. So I'll just type icon slash and then the layer name. Okay, and just like that, everything is renamed. So now what we do, these are already symbols. So what you want to do is click here inside the dynamic button and then click on symbols, document, and then go to icon and add an icon that you like. I'm just going to add the heart. Okay, I'm adding the heart over here. Okay, what we see is that it actually, the padding automatically changes because we set up the padding to be 10 to 20. So right now, since the heart is bigger than the text, the button is a little bit bigger because of that. If we move the text a little bit and then align those, okay, you will see that this has been automatically adjusted. Of course, if you want, you can play with the size of the icon. I'm not going to do that right now for the purposes of this tutorial, but this is how I do it, okay? And now if you go back to the original document, I always say, okay, insert symbol, button with an icon. You have this over here. And what you can do is just change the icon. It is so easy. Okay, I mean, you can apply this to anything, of course, and it's amazing. You can also change the text over here since that's a symbol. So just download, okay? And then it automatically adjusts it. Oh, what I forgot to tell you is that here you should probably define the alignment of the text. I don't know why, by default it's set on the horizontal alignment. You don't want that. You want it to be aligned to the icon. So in this case, it's left aligned. So you want to go back, and if you change the text now to download here, obviously the button and the padding will move that way and not that way. So that way you make sure that the distance between the icon and the text stays the same. Okay, so that was it. That's my short tutorial on how to create dynamic buttons with Anima and the padding option. I hope this tutorial helps you create your own buttons, and if you have any questions or if you like this video, just let me know.